Hi, before I get to the video, just a little word for lute players who play D minor tune Baroque lute. There's a whole area of repertoire which you don't usually play, and that is sometimes called transitional tuning period. Now, we tend to split tuning into big blocks. There's Renaissance lute tuning and Baroque lute tuning, and in between is what we call transitional. Well, it wasn't quite transitional. Late into 1700, even people were using these alternate tunings, or accords nouveaux, new tunings. And normally you come down to them from a 10-course lute in Renaissance tuning. You tune downwards to reach these notes. So a tuning like Harp Sharp, one of the more popular ones, on a Renaissance tuned lute would have the first string G tuned down to E. That's down a minor third. It's quite a long way. The second string would be tuned down a tone. Now, sometimes you have to change strings because the drop of a minor third on the first string is a dramatic reduction in tension on the instrument. It doesn't work quite well. So you have to put a new string on, which is a hassle. You can't do that in the middle of a concert or an interval of a concert. And it's something you have to commit to for a period of study. But the Balcarres manuscript from Scotland, round about 1695 to 1705, is in that area, mentions the Harp Sharp tuning and says it's the highest tuning of the lute. Now, highest is the opposite of tuning down, and the whole manuscript is for 11-course lute. In generally D minor tuning. There's a large section in D major tuning where all the F's are F sharp, and from there the Harp Sharp tuning is very easy to get to. From a D minor tuning, you tune the first string up a semitone, and the third and fourth courses up a tone. Now, tuning your first string up a semitone is very difficult to do if you have paid attention to the advice to tune your first string as high as it will go before it snaps, wherever that is. You don't want to tune it up a semitone again. So my solution, and I did this some 20 odd years ago, and I played a number of concerts, and I would change the tuning at the interval of a concert without any trouble, is the whole I would tune for I would get a set of strings for 4/15 pitch, and then tune down a semitone, the whole thing. This is before the concert. So really I'm at 3/92, but with a set that's for 4/15. It gives a nice relaxation to the instrument, which I think suits a lot of French and Scottish music. But then when it comes to Harp Sharp, you're tuning up that first string a semitone. Well, you're only tuning it back to 4/15 pitch. And the other strings that you tune up will also be going back either 4/15 or 4/40, but the lower down they are, the more they can achieve that. More easily they can achieve that. So with 4/15 strings at 3/92, you can access many of these alternate tunings. There's a whole host of repertoire for Baroque lute players, that 11-course players, that are usually not played. So you can find out what this repertoire is. For me in Scotland, we have the Balcarres manuscript, obviously, the Panmure manuscript, especially Pan 5, and the Weems manuscript, which is some beautiful music in Harp Sharp tuning. So I'm going to play some pieces. There's an untitled piece, become known as Courant and Double, from Panmure 5. Lady Lie Near Me from the Weems manuscript. Lady Lothian's Lilt from Pan 5. And from the Balcarres manuscript, I'm going to be playing Montrose's tune, which is a beautiful tune I've not heard anyone play before. It's in this section, which is for Harp Sharp, and which is largely untouched. It's a small section in the manuscript. There's half a dozen tunes or so, but Montrose's tune, very beautiful. Anyway, here they come, and I hope you like them. So, Baroque players, start exploring this this repertoire of altered tunings. Hope you like it.